Test this. Test this.
Is the music off, right? Already off. Music is with you. Now the audio is with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I will hear. Yeah, works.
Say something.
Say something.
Hello. Okay, you say this.
Mathieu.
Test this.
Mathieu from Mansory. Can we have you on the first row? Thank you.
Test this.
A little bit loud. Right here. Yeah. What's up? No, right.
Okay, everyone. Like, if you want to have a coffee from a world champion barista, this is the last moment to get it. So, if you want a good coffee, order one, because then we're starting with the 15 minutes.
It's only 5 minutes. I'm trying to think. Wait, did we have a selfie yet? Not yet, right? Hold it. You know? For the gram. Every MC.
Yeah, you look great. Maybe do one more.
Yeah? Or maybe one like with them behind. Come here. Okay, that's good. It's a bit. Is it okay for you or no? No. You can do it better.
I mean, the
Awesome.
face is okay. The hair is bad, but
Why do you think your hair is bad? Like,
it's just kind of weird. I don't know.
Okay, girl, where is it bad?
It's like flipped, and my bangs. It's fine. It's fine. We can't control everything. I need to just chill.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, no, there's like one day where you'll wake up and you'll look at photos and you're like, that no longer looks like me. Like once you hit a certain age, and that happened to me this year where I've hit that like age shift where it doesn't look like me.
Ready? We have to knee down a little bit.
The mic up.
We have to knee down a little bit. We are too tall. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. What too tall? We're very good.
It's a quieter hackathon for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it will be 5 minutes late, but then urge them all to sit down and exactly. Right, all good. All good. Ah, yeah, Simona. Okay, good. Hey, thank you.
Final 200.
Yeah, final sprint, and then
We gotta. Later we are gonna do a small interview with the Boerse Stuttgart Is it live protocol, correct? Is it live protocol, okay?
we will announce it, but it will likely not happen. But ja. Also ich announce it. Nee, actually, we will announce it. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's like the idea.
It's about today, it's about life. Whatever money can solve is not a problem. Whatever money can solve is not a problem.
I think it's my bag, but do you have any preference, like a stage name or how you introduce one name?
And you have
Yeah. Sometimes I always forget, like some people have like certain nicknames or stage names or avatars that they prefer. So.
so you're gonna introduce me, or she's gonna do that, right?
Yeah, just in case, like during the time. Sometimes if we need to fill space, maybe.
Yeah, true.
I can be like, hey, Wendy, what do you think of this?
Yeah, I think we can do better. Oh, I'm really tired. What should I do? Should I stretch a little?
Testing. Test, test. Test, test. Yeah, once Patty gets back.
Nice that you're here. Yeah, I know it was a little.
All right, Berlin, let's go ahead and grab our seats. Grab your waters, grab your coffees. How's everyone feeling? You've had about 20 minutes to work on that for me. Are we ready for demo day? That's getting there, a little bit better. I see my Munich teams bring in that energy. I love to see it. At this time, I am going to turn the mic over to our lovely country director, Patricia. She's going to walk you through some announcements, introduce some super important people to you, and get you ready for today. So everyone, let's do a little bit better for Patricia.
Hello, hello everyone. Good morning. Wow, huh? What a build station. Sorry, is this a bit too loud for everyone? Here we go. What a build station we just had. The deadline for the submissions was this morning. So the very first thing I want to say is massive congratulations to all the founders who shipped, who submitted, and who are here today. All right, so I gotta thank a couple of people. First of all, our mentors who have so generously given time to mentor our startups. Thank you to our judges, who you can find here in the first 2 rows, and we'll do a short round of intros later. Thank you to our sponsors, Arcium and Staking Facilities, without whom we would not have been able to cater lunch and dinner every single day for 40 people. All right, so those of you who know Super Team know that we usually do hackathons twice a year, right? So the last one we did earlier this year, and it was a really, really good one. However, then came Cypherpunk. So honestly, I don't think I'm exaggerating when I'm saying this one was our biggest and best one yet, right? Testament to this is the number of builders we have pitching today. We have 38, which is an absolute record for Germany. Never had that many. Quality of founders was through the roof. I loved seeing so many people who are building their startup with or without us, which is always the best sign. Our programming was really top notch. So we had people flying in, for example, Adam from Lunar Strategy, which is the Web3 marketing strategy, coming from Lisbon, who did one-on-ones with our founders on how to, develop their first Web3 market entry strategy. We had Ginny, who's a pitch coach from London, doing one-on-ones with startups, helping them with their pitch. She's worked with the biggest brands in Web 2 and Web 3, Google, Salesforce, DocPatch, you name it. We had Phil from Airfoil, which is, he's the founder of Airfoil, a UI, UX design studio. They are currently redesigning the Solana.com website, and many more, right? So the mission of Super Team is to bring people together, to unite people, and I think the last 2 weeks were really testament to how strong the German community is. And none of this would have been possible without the amazing team, Super Team core team, working so hard and that I appreciate so much on a professional and personal level. So, we have Isa, who has supported us for the past 12 days, who made amazing video nuggets, some of them viral, who's also filming today. We have Jessica, our city captain from Munich, that the Munich gang knows really, really well. Guan Ning and Sam, who's not here right now, who really held down the fort when it came to marketing, events, support during Buildstation. Emilia, running social media. Ohad, who's taking pictures for us today. And last but not least, our community lead, Carlo, making sure everyone is well fed, submitted, and amazing. Okay, so I know you're all eager to get started, so just very briefly on logistics, right? We have 38 startups pitching, it's a lot, but we are also German, so we are very well organized. So we have 3 minutes per startup, and there will be a hard stop. So please make sure you are within 3 minutes. We will stop you afterwards. There will not be questions. And then we will have the jury deliberation and the winner's announcement at 5 o'clock. So the prizes, 18,000 in prizes for people in this room alone that will be given out today. Thank you so much to Mansory, to Boerse Stuttgart Digital, and then to Light Protocol. The last thing we gotta do is a very brave jury intro. I'll ask everyone who is judging to just briefly say who you are, what you are maybe seeking today, and then we will kick it off with the pitches. You all have the pitch order here on the walls. I think there's leaflets taped to the walls, and then in our main group. All right, let's kick it off with Sylvie.
Hi everyone, I'm Sylvie. I'm the co-founder and CEO.
Where's Kushal?
I call him already.
Hi, I'm Sylvie. I'm the co-founder and...
Okay, try again,
Try the other one.
but don't take them too close, I think.
Hi everyone.
Kannst du helfen?
Wie schalte ich das Ding an?
Also die Boxen.
Okay, I hope everyone can hear me now without losing their hearing. So hi, I'm Sylvie. I'm co-founder and CEO of Atomic Labs. Our journey actually started at Buildstation 2.5 years ago, exactly here. So I was in the spot where all of the builders that shipped so hard over the last couple of weeks were before. Atomic is basically a cross-chain bridge or a cross-chain DEX between Bitcoin and Solana, fully trustless, actually secured by Bitcoin. Thanks a lot for having me.
Hey everyone, Thomas from Hardcore. We're a European-based VC
supporting builders, across ecosystems, mostly, Solana, ETH, Hyperliquid as well. Super excited to be here, see you guys, what you've been working on and building, and super excited to hopefully back a couple of you.
Hey everyone, my name is Mathieu. I'm with Mansory. Mansory is a car company. Maybe not everyone here knows about what Mansory is, but it's a kind of company that when someone buys a Rolls Royce or Ferrari or Lamborghini, but they want to change it in the way that really identifies with them, then not every car company can do perfect customization, and Mansory is really a one-of-one type of company. So I'm super happy to be here. Mansory is one of the first companies in the car industry to actually launch a token for community building, and on Solana, obviously. Well done, well done. And super excited to see what you guys are building. I've been in crypto since 2020. I've done a lot of DeFi, a lot of airdrop farming, lots of community building, so very, very various backgrounds, and now I end up looking into how we can connect blockchain and luxury. So nice to meet you, everyone.
Hello, I'm with Arcium. We are an encrypted computing company, or network, so we connect to Solana and provide any general purpose privacy feature anyone needs on Solana. And yeah, looking forward to all the pitches now, and yeah, I'm hyped.
Hi, I'm Robs from Staking Facilities. We build blocks on Solana. We've been validating ever since testnets. Super stoked to be here again, supporting super team. Thanks for having us. Awesome work, Patricia, Carlo, and team. We're looking for anything that goes on Solana. If you incorporate the infrastructure layer in some way or another, that's some bonus points. But other than that, good luck to everyone. Looking forward to what you've been building.
Hello, I'm Jonas Hahn. I do developer relations at the Solana Foundation, and I'm also super excited to see all the cool projects that are being built here.
Hi guys, my name is Gregor. I'm running a venture studio called Renault Partners, and yeah, if you're looking for funding, let me know, and all the best.
Right. Hello everyone, my name is Steven. I'm with Boerse Stuttgart Digital, running product and engineering on that front, and we're actually really looking forward to all the projects, right? I hope to see really, really great things. The list is relatively long, so I don't want to overstretch, so go into the demos.
Hi, I'm Tilo. I'm with Light Protocol, and we scale Solana with rent-free accounts. And I'm looking forward to any submissions, and just good luck with the pitches.
We have one more.
Two more.
Two more. There. I was like, where are you guys hiding here?
Hey, I'm Remy, CTO and co-founder at Bags, one of the leading token launchbits on Solana. We focus on creator fees. We've paid out roughly 25 million USD in the last 3 months. Excited to hear your pitches, interested in everything, and good luck to everyone.
Hello, I'm Alexei, and I'm the head of product and partnerships at Axiom Exchange. We're by far the market leader in Bags on Solana, and really excited to see all these projects.
All right, so one more round of applause for Patricia. I can feel the energy now, I'm excited. Quick note, as you're up here, please be careful if we get too close to the iPad. The receiver is what's causing. I'll just stand right here. All right, so what we're gonna do is we've got 3 minutes per team, like Patricia said. When we call the team up to start, we'll call the second team up to be on deck, so that way we're ready to go and we can stay with that great German scheduling. We ran ahead of schedule last year. Let's see if we can do the same. Up first, we're going to have Feels, and on deck, we're going to have Rampa. So everyone, give it up for Feels.
Here's always the timer for the teams, yeah? So have a look at the timer. There will be a noisy bell here over time.
Test. Okay. Cool. We're building Solana's first up-only DEX, Feels.fun. My name is Honor, and this is my journey through the trenches. The trenches are a dark place. I got up to speed, started trading, started raiding, Mura told us to, and I got drugged, just like everyone else. And I saw proper extraction on chain, which was beyond normal rugging. So I think it's pretty fair to assume the trends are cooked. There's too many problems. One, professional extraction. Two, thin liquidity. So even if you catch a runner and you make it, it's hard to sell into, you need a lot of volume. So what are we doing? We're creating the concept of a floor price market cap. The red line that you see is a traditional spot price market cap on DEXs, goes up and down based on buy and sell. We take all the fees and we put it into the floor price, and I'll go into that into a second. And this enables us to do a bunch of things. So you can think of this as a multi-utility reserve pool. And the main sources of revenue are swap fees, staking derivative fees, MEV capture, think back running, and there's going to be more like lending fees and other sources of fees in the future. But this isn't just that capital. It's borrowable and it's yield bearing. So this is highly productive and efficient capital. And this is exactly what creates this up-only floor price and hopefully prints. So in a normal AMM, you have buyer and seller, quote and base asset. In a money market, you have borrower and lender. In a purpose protocol, you have people like a long and short. And the job of each of these protocols is to find the best execution price for either user on either side, right? So we take all of these three concepts and combine it into one protocol, and we call this unified fields markets. So this is exactly our target audience. It's people that go long and short, it's people that buy and sell, and it's people that borrow and lend. I need to check the time. Thank you. So the product today allows us to create a token, it's a launchpad, discover tokens and trade them. This is the first version, and this is live today on staging.fields.fun on a local devnet. We have 350 signups for our waitlist, and we have 100K impressions on X. In general, community building and creating traction, working with the first launch teams is the big focus. Okay, but who are we? So we've been core builders in crypto for over 10 years. We've built the Cosmos SDK. We're currently working with Celestia's Evolve framework, which managed billions-dollar protocol. And we've managed over $500 million in treasury with the ICF, and we currently have a 5 million ARR profitable business, which we've bootstrapped. We've seen some good stuff. We've also seen the bad. What do we need? So we want to meet the users where they are, which means we want to integrate with all the aggregators, we want to integrate with all the trading tools, and basically with the entire ecosystem. Thanks.
Amazing job. Thank you so much. What a way to kick it off. That was a great start for us today. Again, welcome up to Berlin for your Cypherpunk Hackathon Demo Day. At this time, we're going to have Rampa come up, and on the stage is Crafts. So if you're from Team Crafts, head on over this way for me and give a warm round of applause to Rampa.
Sonido, test. Sonido. Sound check. Sonido. Hi, I'm Milton.
And I'm Juan.
Co-founders at Rampa. Send money and build family wealth. Imagine the following situation. Carlos works hard in Madrid, and he suddenly gets a message from his sister in Colombia. Something happened to his diabetic mother. Mom lost the bag with the insulin for tonight. Carlos is really worried. He has to send the money now. But the money transfer office just closed 2 hours ago. And anyways, transfer would take hours, if not days, to arrive. And time isn't the only problem. From the 300 euros Carlos earns in overtime, only 270 arrived to his mom. The missing money could mean up to 3 days of food on the fridge. Migrants enter their families about 905 billion a year. Almost 60 billion get lost to fees. And most of the existing apps only move money from one part to another. They don't have families to keep it, grow it, or plan with it. Rampa's here to change that. This time, Carlos uses Rampa. No lines, no worries. His mom receives every cent, and the most important thing, Carlos has finally peace of mind. With Rampa, sending money is also an act of love. No seed phrases, no crypto knowledge. Carlos just signed up using his email, and sending money is uncomplicated and almost instant. If you can use WhatsApp, you can use Rampa. Finally, with the integrated virtual card, his mom can buy her insulin immediately.
Our first corridor, Spain to Latin America, an 11 billion market. We start from Spain to Colombia, where we know the market best. The opportunity to unlock savings and investment of migrants, which is an untouched frontier. Migrant demand for low cost and fast tools is at an all-time high. So we are bringing Solana to everyday people who don't yet realize they need Solana. Our defining feature, send money, build wealth. You can earn as you learn, build a portfolio, and grow your money, all in one place. First half, MVP and public launch. Second half, scale and expand to other Latin American countries. On the GTM side, MVP gets released with a simple 3-step onboarding, and thanks to our new CMO, we rebranding and tightened our message, so the message lands. We also have closed with the Colombian embassy, which gives us 70K diaspora access, and we also have a lot of support from Solana Mobile. Early demand is accelerating. We just launched our new marketing campaign, and we're happy to see the numbers climb. We're a team of 5. Our advantage, we know our culture better than anyone. With Rampa, a new chapter begins. A reminder that innovation is not measured only by technology, but also by the real impact it can create in people's lives. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love the energy. One of my great Munich teams, so proud of you guys. Thanks for coming up. Just a reminder that when you do have the mic, we put these great things on the front to stick out and hide the tape, but also on the back is the mic for online. So make sure that's facing you so everyone online can also hear you and you get the exposure that you need for everyone watching us today. On deck, we're going to have RevTech. So if you're from the RevTech team, please head over to the side. And at this time, please put your hands together for crafts.
Hey everyone, I'm PFO, and as we already heard from field stacks, like the trenches are cooked, but it's also not good for founders, because founders, it's very hard to get traction on an early stage product, and usually like fair launches fail founders, because they only create short-term hype. And we, as users, it's also very hard to know like who is a serious builder, so how can we bring trust to a trustless environment? In collaboration with BonkFund and Radium, we're building Crafts, which is a platform that has a distribution engine built in with every launch, and we're bringing Web2 startups on-chain. Right now, the landscape looks like this. You have here like the normal like token sales platforms like Echo, or also like Genesis, which is usually ICO style, and then you have the launchpad platforms where you don't really know like what you're buying. And then MetaDAO is very much enforced, but early stage. So Crafts is somewhere here in the middle. We're curating launches, and for our launches, we're really focusing on Web2 startups, but we are also focusing on tokens to have growth and transparency built in. So how do I start a project? Just lists on Crafts, and users can discover a project very early, even though there's no tokens, and users can earn XP we analyze social engagement, we analyze all the data, all the platform activity and wallet activity, and we score that, which will be later very important. Then a project raises money, and we want to tie the token success to the real company success. How we do this? We structure the legal framework that allows token holders to have claims on the real company value that is built. The token governs the DAO LLC, and that provides a convertible note-like agreement to the operating company. So the operating company's cap table stays clean. So right now raises are being gamed a lot. Everything's pro rata, so people commit just as much as possible. We are changing this by a new funding mechanism called water-filled credit funding. And here is where the XP matters. Because the more XP a user collects, the higher his allocation. So we fill them dynamically with max caps. Also, for us, this creates an intention flywheel because users want to make content around those products, and those products want to users to create content. And this way, by earning XP, they get like more distribution, and we get better launches. Yeah, we make tokens actually useful using our SDK, and we also make tokenomics very transparent by enforcing unlock rules. We already have a proven team of builders, and right now we had a pilot launch with 70K in revenue, and every project here, please sign up. It's already live, the Discovery platform, so you can sign up. We are making a competition between all the hackathon projects. There's actually prizes to win. We give out a total of 3K in prize money for all the projects that are signing up. Go follow us on X, and yeah, you will see more of us soon. And also we're looking for partners, so any trading terminals or anything, love to talk to you. Thanks a lot.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, that was Crafts, an amazing new project. We're 3 projects in so far. How are we enjoying the day? I hope you're finding your new favorite Solana project. Don't forget, we've got the timer right over here, and when you hear that ding, it's time to move on to the next one. So team number 4 that we're going to bring up is going to be RevTech, and on deck with Perrin. So RevTech.
Oh.
You're already there. Wow.
Yes, here I am.
Efficiency. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Max. What's the largest source of yield in crypto? It's staking yield. And Solana produces more staking yield than Ethereum, Pendle, and Athena combined. It's also the safest. With no risk of slashing or liquidation, it's the only crypto yield suitable for investors at billion-dollar scale. But on most blockchains, staking yield is just inflation of the token supply. This isn't a real yield, it's just a tax on token holders who are not staking. And as inflation gradually decreases, stakers' yield goes down too. But Solana has another source of yield. Every year, its users pay more and more in transaction fees. Now in the billions of dollars per year, Solana's real economic value is growing as more activity is happening on-chain. So in preparing for a world where NASDAQ runs on Solana, how can you efficiently capture Solana's growing real economic value and leave behind inflationary staking yield? Introducing RevTech, the first staking protocol to isolate the components of staking yield into 2 separate tokens. RevSol earns Solana's transaction fees, maximizing exposure to Solana's growing real economic value, while ISS Sol earns the steady issuance of new Solana tokens, as defined by Solana's inflation schedule. Hold RevSol to maximize your upside to Solana's increasing economic activity and fee revenue, or hold ISS Sol to earn a steady, predictable yield at billion-dollar scale. The choice is yours. Whichever yield you choose, you'll earn in concentrated form. In other words, holding 1 RevSol earns the transaction fees captured by over 4 staked Sol. Or go one step further. Use DeFi protocols like Exponent and Camino to fix rates, farm yield, or leverage your yield with looping. Use RevTech to take control of your staking yield and align yourself with Solana's economy. Over the past 3 years, the $100 million of stake on our validator, H2O nodes, has earned increasing economic flows. Now we've assembled a team to unlock the staking yield marketplace. The first version of our product will soon be live on DevNet, enabling staking and unstaking of the 2 staking tokens and tracking of rewards. The protocol itself has 0 fees, only the validator fee applies. To learn more, visit revtech.fi, where you can see our docs and our blog. Thank you.
Two minutes, 15 seconds. Wow. All right, on deck, if we could have Web3DS, you're going to be after our next team, which is With Parents. So everyone give a very warm welcome to With Parents.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Amir, and I'm here to introduce you to Perrin.
most of us have felt this pain, and a lot of you might feel this pain right now. We go to conferences, to meetups, to meet people, and not just random people, whoever is next to us, somebody who makes a breakthrough in our work. And also, it's a good match for them. And we cannot leave this to chance. And I felt this pain many times. That's why I built Parent. With Parent, it's as breezy as having a conversation over the app you already have, Telegram. You just answer to a few questions, and yeah, so if not there, but it's a Telegram. You have a conversation, it introduces you to somebody, and then it takes the communication between the two of you. It acts as an interpersonal agent, and once the two of you agree to meet each other, it coordinates for you to find each other in the venue. And each of you also get a secret pin. And once you meet in person, it doesn't work. So once you meet in person, you exchange those pins, and you are able to meet MET token. This is a proof of meeting. And part of this goes to Parent, and Parent distributes it to the team, to the investors, and also liquidity providers on Radium. And it's not a meme coin. Once the liquidity is there are already use cases who would like to reach out to those people. And they are going to reach out more than an average user. Therefore, they buy it off the market, and Parent would burn it. And it's already in action. Since 1 month, I introduced it in a co-working space in Berlin. And 2 weeks ago, I onboarded another AI community. And I'm onboarding 2 other communities, and hopefully Super Team too. About me, my background is chip design. For the last 5 years, I've been in AI and crypto. And the last year, I've been a contributor to ELIZA agent framework. And with my team, we have one vision: to align AI and humanity with interpersonal agents that bring us closer together. And my latest bet is on physical robots, to bring it into physical spaces to act between us and make human bonds. Thanks a lot.
Wow. Amazing project, really unique. I love it. I think we could all use that as we're going to different events. And again, 2.5 minutes. Maybe we stretch it out just a little bit. Feel free to talk slow while you're up here. Everyone, how are we doing? How are we feeling? Good? All right, we're getting through it. We've got 13 more teams left in this first round. So coming up next is Web3DS. And if you are from Stablecoins FX, please come over to the side. So at this time, almost 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's okay. So we've got amazing projects coming up today and a lot of great events that are going to be running here at the W3 Hub and through Super Team. We ready?
Not yet.
Amazing. I have a question for you. Do you guys know why Tesla doesn't accept ETH? It's because they don't take gas. I've been holding that one just for you. We've got about 150 left if you want more. And it looks like Web3DS is ready to go, so give a warm round of applause for Web3DS.
Okay, hi. My name is Mutaz from Web3DS. I build enterprise-grade ETL and data warehousing solutions. My story begins a couple of years ago when I was in the trenches, and at the end of the year, as all of us know, I wanted to do my taxes. I was shocked to see that none of the existing solutions on the market supported my meme coin transactions. And so I had to do a lot of work by hand and input thousands of transactions or build a data pipeline for this. And coming from an enterprise background myself, I asked myself, well, do institutions in crypto face the same challenge? Turns out, yes, they do. By talking to hedge funds, family offices, and foundations, I was told that many of them are stuck on centralized exchanges and cannot engage in DeFi because the bookkeeping is simply a nightmare. And those that do engage in DeFi have to spend enormous amounts of money and time building in-house solutions. This year, in the first quarter alone, institutions amounted for about $21.6 billion of SEX volume. And family offices allocated about 25% of their portfolios to crypto and digital assets. However, most of this money is still stuck on centralized exchanges due to bookkeeping problems. So who is doing the bookkeeping right now? It's mostly manual work, people sitting down, inputting transactions by hand, or in-house solutions. And of course, this comes with its own set of risks. Enter Web3DS. Our solution is a simple plug-and-play interface. The user adds a wallet to track only once. And then we use our API along with a cron job to update his positions and grab the data for all of their positions on their cluster. And that's the biggest point. And then we get the data, we parse it, we process it, and input it into their database. What makes us different from the other solutions on the market? I've already said it. We run entirely on the client's cluster, meaning we are IP compliant and audit proof. Why are we audit proof? Because we grab the current and historical data for all DeFi protocols. If any of you have been, for example, staking on Radium or providing liquidity, you know that you can only know how much money you have either right now or when you claim. There is no historical data, and so you're leaving no paper trail. However, this is a big issue for enterprise solutions, for enterprise clients, because they have to be able to provide paper trail to the government. Most of the solutions on the market today were built retail first, because traditionally crypto has been a retail first industry. However, we are planning to be the first enterprise and pure enterprise solution in the market. We have been talking, as I said, to law attorneys, to hedge funds, funds of hedge funds, and to foundations. And I'm looking to add Solana Foundation to this slide. So I'm looking at you, buddy. Once again, thank you very much. My name is Mutaz Abu Madkour from Web3DS.
That's the energy we need right there. Add Solana onto that stack. Now, if you are online right now, you can go to superteam.de on X. You can retweet our live stream. You can comment on the live stream. You can help boost that in the feed so more people see your projects as well as other projects that we have. So give us some social love. Get that out there. We're going to do that, right? I'm watching you. Stablecoins, FX, and Janice on the dock. Perfect. Okay, everyone give a warm round of applause. Stablecoins FX.
Thank you. Stablecoins are already moving over $1 trillion every single month, quietly behind the scenes of global payments. In the next few years, stablecoins will become a core settlement rail for payment, treasury, and capital markets. Stablecoins are faster than banks, but not necessarily smarter. The next wave of corporate stablecoin adoption will not be about another coin, another chain. Instead, it will depend on a crucial missing piece: execution. Stablecoins can move instantly, but sourcing institutional liquidity across issuers, chains, and venues is fragmented, complex, and costly. There is no single access point to compare rates, routes, and compliance in real time. So in the past weeks, we have spoken to payment service providers, exchanges, infrastructure players. They all said the same thing. Execution is manual, it is expensive, it is fragmented, and will only get worse with more stablecoins and rails coming online. That's why we're building Stablecoin FX, the smart execution layer for stablecoin flows. It's the routing intelligence above payments and treasury operations. Automatically choosing the optimal stablecoin venue and chain in real time. So instead of integrating separately with exchanges, with OTC desk, on and off ramps, you plug into one execution brain that continuously optimizes for cost, speed, and settlement safety. It's invisible to the end user, but it's decisive for every transaction. Let me give you a real-world example. A European merchant pays a supplier in Mexico, so they need to swap euros to pesos. Today, most PSPs use the SWIFT network, so they would convert euros to dollars to pesos, route through several corresponding banks. The whole process takes a couple days at best, and is very costly. Stablecoins of X makes the routing decision dynamic. So for example, if EuroC on Solana is cheaper and faster, we would route there. If somewhere else has deeper liquidity, we would reroute, always optimizing for speed and fees, so you have a settlement finality in minutes and much smaller fees. We're building the MVP specifically for payment service providers because they already move billions cross-border. They use stablecoins behind the scenes, but they have no optimization. So there's no route intelligence, no liquidity abstraction, no best execution. And that's where we step in. And the timing is perfect. Stablecoins just became regulated, Genius Act, MiCA, Visa, Stripe, Fireblocks, all building infrastructure, but no one's optimizing the route. So money is moving on-chain. We're making sure it moves intelligently.
Fantastic. So we're seeing some trends here, a lot of stable coins coming up, remittances, cross-border payments, really interesting to see. So at this time, we're going to have Janice come up. And Soulhound, I see you already. You're on deck. All right. Warm round of applause for Janice.
Hello, everyone. How long is too long to wait for money that you've already earned? Is it 1 month? Is it 2 months? Is it 3 months? For people who engage in global trade, 3 months is the actual average. And freight forwarders are people that participate in that. They're the backbone of global trade. They're the invisible workforce that move goods from where they are to you on a daily basis. People and companies that move goods across borders typically wait between 60 and 90 days for payment. It's a huge problem that banks used to solve, but the regional banks that were responsible for this after the financial crisis closed down. And it's really a shame because it's one of the safest asset classes that's backed by short-term loans on goods and real-world assets and services. It's a $2.5 trillion funding gap that is wide open and ready for a change. And that is what we're doing with Janus. Janus is a tokenized liquidity platform for global trade. We turn illiquid invoices into liquid, tradable, on-chain assets. Let me give you an example. First, depositors deposit USDC, and they receive our Janus token. On the freight side, a company will issue an invoice for $1,000. Instead of waiting 60 to 90 days, they sell that invoice today at a discount and receive 900 USDC in return. When the shipper pays back that money that's the 100 USDC, flows to the vault and returns to the yield of the coin holders, net the management fees. The difference between that invoice value and the purchase price is the yield. And today, that yield is between 12 and 20%. It's a practice that's called factoring, and already it's a part of a business that's $3.7 trillion globally that unlocks invoices, unlocks free cash that's locked up in invoices. And Janus is bringing that on chain. We already have key relationships with stakeholders, and we already have customers with roughly 1.9 billion in revenue, so we have a lot of invoices that we can access from day one. We've also developed relationships with global organizations as well as institutional lenders. And as far as the team, we've got what it takes. We have 10 plus years of industry experience decades of years of industry experience, with myself being an ex-consultant in VC, Philip, representing 10 years of experience building and scaling companies, and Tamo, a 20-year veteran with development and entrepreneurial experience in building enterprise applications. We're starting with freight forwarders and moving to global trade. And if you're interested in helping the world's goods move while also earning a yield, get in touch after this pitch.
Very, very cool. Thank you so much, Janice. Amazing new project coming through. I'm really excited for the next one. This is one of my newest teams from Munich. So not that I'm partial, but I feel like we have to show up and represent. On the side, what's that?
It's not always a better as well in Munich.
We're coming for you, Berlin. We're trying. We'll never top you, but we're trying. All right, so on deck, if we could have Soulless Market, and if you could put your hands together for my friends from Munich with Soulhound.
Hello, everybody. I am David, co-founder of Soulhound.
And I'm Alex.
Soulhound is an artificial intelligence agent that protects your transactions. It is built for the Solana blockchain, and it's a cross-wallet protector, okay? In 2025, normies do not trust Web3 still. 2 billion were lost in DeFi exploits and scams in 2024 alone. You can lose money instantly, okay? One click, boom, it's gone. And even trusted links, okay, trusted between quotes, can drain your wallet. Institutions can risk exposure in an environment full of scams, right? So Soulhound is your guardian agent. It's an extension and a web service, okay, that lives in your browser and detects any transaction that happens in real time and protects you. It reads the unsigned transaction, and then Alex will explain in detail, but basically it detects scams, fake tokens, phishing, and all of that in real time. Then we warn the users that the malicious transaction is going to happen and the wallet is going to be drained. It works like a sidecar, okay? Yeah, parallel worker in your browser without any disturbance.
Right, so the extension will do the same as your hot wallet. It can do some deterministic transaction checks. It will do simulation of the transaction. But the value here is we have an agent that can understand the semantic of every transaction. They can be open source, but also closed source. So we can disassemble the programs and the agent can understand the program. On top of this, we want to have a public API with known scams, threats, also source it from communities. And we are also offering a service that allows advanced users and institutions to set custom roles to whitelist different programs that they own or they know the source of. Click. Does that work? So we have a demo, I hope. Oh man, you don't have permission to see this file.
Okay, so what?
No, sorry.
Yeah, so what we were going to see is the product live. So there is an extension that when a transaction happens, pop-ups like the wallet, okay, and then appears and tells you, okay, there is a score and this is my recommendation. Okay, the transaction literally is a score for you and tells you, okay, if you want to asset in Phantom, I consider this dangerous. And yeah, basically that was the whole demo.
Correct. Yeah.
Not a problem, guys. If you want to see the demo, you can touch base with the Soulhound team any moment. Thank you so much. So feel free to touch base with them. They're happy to show you the demo on their own. Sometimes tech just isn't our friend. It's okay. Warm round of applause for Soulhound. All right, Berlin. In this first round, we have 19 teams. So if you've been counting, that means we have 9 down, 10 to go. So we're halfway through. What I want everyone out here to do real quick is just stand up for me. Just shake it out, 10 seconds, and sit back down. You've been hanging in there real good for me. Go ahead and sit back down, get that blood flow, and get you back up there for just a second. Sometimes we need a little reset. Thank you for participating. All right. 10 teams to go, and then we're going to take a break. So at this time, we're going to have Soulless Market. And on deck, if I could get Coinfiliate. Perfect. Thank you so much. So give a warm round of applause, Soulless Market.
Hi guys, this is Solana Market and our goal is frictionless global trading. So everybody knows that nowadays trading just sucks. So what you usually do is you want to trade your soul for stocks like Microsoft or Amazon and even bonds and commodities. And you also want to use them as a collateral for trade, let's say leverage. But you still also want to keep your privacy. What you actually end up doing is to open a trading account, you do KYC, you deposit your soul, then you trade it against USD and then for stocks. What you end up getting is actually a very bad user experience. I'm very sorry for you guys. So now I think that you deserve better with a solution I call From Wallets to Wall Street. So actually what happens is that you use your wallet, you connect it to the app, and you just swap. So now I have a quick demo here. So we just click on Connect Wallet. We choose Phantom because we love Solana. Then we can search also for the assets we want. And we can also filter them if you like, so very clean user experience. Now I choose from the available list. I choose Apple. Now I have information about the stock. I have the USD price, the 24-hour price change as well. And I can choose between swap and leverage. I like to swap. So I provide SOL, and basically you can see, so the SOL right now is already on the exchange, but it also supports to create a transaction directly from the wallet. And it is also calculated how much I need to pay. So there's the base amount, the trading fee, and the routing fee. It's very clean and simple. Now let's swap it. Okay, we have our Apple. Now, the market we are tapping into is over 400 trillion USD in capital. We have global equity, global bonds, crypto and DeFi, which is kind of small in relations, and commodities. So what we try to aim is to target 0.1% of commissions, which is actually like 400 billion US dollars. Now, the team just consists right now of me. I'm a solo founder with more than 10 years of experience in software engineering, also like in medical IT, in ERP, CRM, Web3, and web hosting. I was exposed to crypto and trading since 2017. And yeah, for everybody who wants to join on our journey, I'm looking for pre-seed funding and business enablement. Thank you, guys.
I have to tell you, I'm extremely impressed with your slide decks and your presentations. You really used your mentors. You took their advice. You guys are doing an amazing job, ladies and gents. We have Coinfiliate up next, and on deck, if we could have Perun L2 Trade. Everyone, warm round of applause. Coinfiliate.
Hi everyone, I'm Deepak, the founder of Coinfiliate, the platform that turns everyday online shopping into real crypto rewards. The affiliate system is broken, users don't trust it, revenue shares basically non-existing, and coupon abuse runs rampant. This leads to class action lawsuits against Microsoft, PayPal, Capital One, millions of lost dollars in revenues for the users, and fraud. We are here to change that. You simply sign up with your name, email, and wallet address and start earning. Payouts are directly to your wallet, transparent and fair. We're building the future of, we're building the infrastructure of affiliate marketing for the future. With our browser extensions launched this year, then expanding through our mobile app and APIs, we are connecting millions of users through one transparent crypto-powered ecosystem. We are sweeter than honey. While traditional cashback platforms keep most of the money, Coinfiliate returns 65% of all commissions back to the users. That's 5 times higher than our competitors. Other platforms offer static cashback with no user engagement. Coinfiliate introduces a gamified referral flywheel and loyalty tiers that both drive viable growth and retention. The timing couldn't be better. There's a constant growth in affiliate marketing. It's rising fast. Users are searching for savings, and crypto is reaching the mainstream. With a TAM of 35 billion, a SAM of 3.5 billion, and a SOM of $6 million based on 100,000 users, Coinfiliate is in the intersection of three major trends: affiliate, fintech, and Web3. We generate revenue through two streams: a 35% margin on all affiliate commissions and recurring platform fees from our clients and debt partners. By converting millions of existing Web2 cashback users, this dual income stream revenue model is both scalable and sustainable. Our team combines over 60 years of experience in tech, product, and growth. My co-founder and I have been friends for over 30 years and business partner for 8. Together with our full-time team, we are ready to bring Coinfiliate into the mass market. I'm proud to announce that Coinfiliate has been incorporated as an LLC in Dubai since last week. Please scan my QR code if you're interested. Let's connect and talk about opportunities. Thank you for your time.
I love it. You had me at earn money back for your shopping.
Sure.
You just saw half the audience go shopping. I love it. Amazing. We're going to welcome Perun L2 Trade up. And if you're from Sona, please join us over here on the side. You're going to be up next. So, a warm round of applause. Perun.
Hey guys. Yeah, I just wanted to say I've just had the best competition coffee in my life. So huge shout out to the World Boerse champion. He really knows what he's doing. So okay, let's go to the pitch. So I'm Hendrik.
And I'm Hui.
And we are from Polycrypt, and we have been working on this thing called Perun L2 Trade. And yeah, we are a spin-off from the Technical University of Darmstadt in Germany and have been working on payment and state channels for a few years now, and have also brought this technology to Solana thanks to the Super Team Germany. And as part of the Cypherpunk Hackathon, we have been building Perun L2 Trade, which has the goal to enable better interoperability, break down silos, and also allow for advanced cross-chain use cases. So Perun L2 Trade is a permissionless and non-custodial cross-chain layer built entirely with channels. And it enables instant and feeless cross-chain trades in a peer-to-peer fashion. So yeah, other than the swaps and instant trades that you can do, it's also completely trustless. So there are no intermediaries. It's based on our provable secure Perun channels. There's also an SDK, so you can build your own cross-chain apps. And we've also received validation from our existing partners that are very excited about doing DeFi in channels, cool stuff like leverage trading and other things. And we also have ongoing projects where there's a strong interest going towards Bitcoin and Lightning compatibility. And yeah, so we're not just talking about it, we actually have prepared a demo so you can see that it actually works. And yeah, Hui will walk you through it.
Yeah, let's play it. Let's take the scenario. Alice have ETH and want to trade her ETH for Sol. She will connect with Bob. Both of them will connect to the Perun L2 Trade WebSocket using the crypto wallet, MetaMask, and Phantom. After they connect, Alice can propose a Perun channel with Bob, locking her 5 ETH, and Bob will lock 2 of his Sol. After the Perun channel is created, Alice can now create an order. She offers 0.04 ETH for 1 Sol. Bob can accept, and the order will be executed instantly. This can be done multiple times with the 0 fee. At any time, either party can close the channel and withdraw all of their funds without any risk. This demonstrates the capability of Perun stake channel into create a cross-chain trading platform without the trust assumption on the centralized exchange.
Yeah, thanks, guys. So don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always looking for more partners and people to get involved. So thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. This is what I love about the demo days and hackathons is you get to see such a wide scope of projects and you get to see everyone's creativity as they utilize Solana for the next layers. That was Perun L2 Trade. We have coming up next Sona, and if you're from dopamine.fun, dopamine.fun will be on deck. So at this time, give a warm round of applause to Sona.
Thanks everyone for being here. Yeah, I'll try to be short. The Sona is the way to send your kids pocket money. And let's start with the market first. I feel like everybody is building some products for crypto bros, and I wanted to take a different approach and to build a product for regular people, to capture a real-world market, which is very bad in fiat infrastructure, but could be improved with crypto infrastructure. And this market is child's economy. In Europe alone, the market is annually at 40 billion euros. So it's a very big market to capture. And it's very easy because the competition is very, very low. The product itself consists of 4 features. I'll walk through them. I'll only build the prototype, and you'll be able to join the beta testing. The link is at the end. The first feature is self-explanatory, sending pocket money to kids, not pocket kids to money. Yeah, kids can save, and then kids can spend this money through this second feature, which is debit cards. Right now, kids only can have prepaid cards, which are not full capacity of what debit card could be. If we ask parents to complete KYC, the children can receive full debit card on chain and spend his money. The third feature is actually one of the most important ones because lots of kids nowadays have screen time limits, and when they ran out of those, they ask parents for more, and they always fight. And parents always lose because if they give more time, they feel weak. If they don't give time, they feel like they're bad parents. I found a solution to that. What if parent can set up a fine for each time prolongation? And kid decides for themselves if they want to lose some of their pocket money to watch some more TikTok. And this teaches the kid responsibility and gets rid of the argument at all. Yeah. Chores is also a pretty self-explanatory feature. I see nothing wrong with paying your child €1 for cleaning his room if you are really that worried about the room. And I think all the work should be paid, and it's cool to teach this kids like from the young age. From the partnerships and GTM, also pretty straightforward. The wallet infrastructure is with squads and grid specifically. We're planning to integrate on and off ramps and cards with probably Mercurial, although all the on-ramp companies here are welcome to chat. And the stable coins Circle for now, but I'll be glad to be sponsored by Piranha or Athena as well. Yeah. Sling did it, why can't I? The team consists only of myself, full stack dev, so I was able to build the app fully. Yeah, but I'll need some designers, so also for the network. Yeah, that's my mission. I want to build a generation of kids who know about crypto and who learn financial literacy from very young age. You can test the app, yeah. Thank you very much.
Amazing, I love this. Financial literacy at a young age is something so many people could use. Amazing project, thank you so much. I'm really enjoying how many solo founders there are today as well. It takes a lot, not just to stand up here and showcase your projects, but also build. So if you're doing this on your own, well done to you. If you're doing it with a team, well done to you as well. Don't be mad. So up next, we've got a good friend of mine, Dopamine.fun here. And on deck, if we could have Triper. So everyone, warm round of applause for Goldie and Dopamine.
So, hello everyone. Thanks to Jessica and Carlo for introducing me to Super Team, and today it's happening. So, hi, I'm Goldie, and we are from Dopamine. We are powering the creator economy. Creator economy is collapsing. Brands burn billions. Creators are still not priced and often not paid. A $200 billion creator economy is running on superficial engagement rather than real impact. So, and there is already a shift in customer behavior. 84% consumers are behaving after listening to creator feedback rather than the boring ads, which we see in Google and everywhere. This means a $700 billion ad market is moving to creator economy, making it one of the biggest in the digital marketing class. And in this creator economy, micro creators will play a very big role because they would comprise of the 90%. And this means we need a technology innovation to track, measure, and instantly reward every action happening on social media. And this would mean that every valuable and verified creator action automatically triggers an instant financial reward. And guess what tech is best positioned to make it happen? It's dopamine. So wondering how it works? It's very simple. Brands come, they decide what they want to achieve, they lock the money, bringing assurance in a smart contract. Creators come, engage, our social media oracles verify it, measure it, and our instant escrows settle the transaction. Let's take a look at our MVP. So we are already live on Solana mainnet. So yesterday we went live on Solana, so we wanted to promote this tweet. So we created a simple quest on Solana where we said we would pay 25 USDC to, let's say, a couple of users. And here we could also gate people who have a specific persona. They're from Solana, they're from Germany, they're from Korea. You can literally target anyone you want on X. And now I just did this task. It's last night, and done. I got instant rewards in my wallet. That's the future where automation replaces middlemen, AI replaces manual validation, and smart contracts replace the trust. But this was just a teaser. What's coming next is open campaigns when you are tweeting right now and everyone gets paid in their wallet without doing anything. And we already are live, and our platform fee would be simple, 10% of the volume traded. That's it. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Who's getting hungry? I can feel it, but I'm here with some good news. We've only got 5 teams left, which means about 15 minutes. If you need to, there's sugar in the drinks over here. But hang out with me, you're gonna love these next 5 projects, and then we're gonna take a break before we go into the second half of the day. So coming up next is gonna be Triper, and if I could have fund flow on deck, then we're almost to the end of this first session. All right, everyone, warm round of applause for Triper.
Test. Okay. Travel is booming. Let me start. All right.
Test.
All right. Test. Okay. Travel is booming, but most people don't want to travel alone. Let me tell you the problem by telling you about Sarah. Sarah wants to go from Berlin to Prague to Zagreb in 10 days, but she doesn't want to do that whole route alone. She wants a verified woman to share the route with, to share an overnight train with, and wedge a backpack at the station and split the room. But to do that, she has to share her whole schedule publicly to total strangers. Luckily, Sarah knows about Tripper. On Tripper, she starts mapping her encrypted route, where she also sets her preferences and timing. Now Tripper does the work. Tripper quietly matches her with someone that matches her. And only if they both connect, she sees all the information and details. So thanks to Tripper, she gained control back and privacy. So you see, we are private by default, consent first reveal, and we allow for safe socializing. She can now chat with her about the cost splitting donation and other things without having to share his schedule publicly. If you want to go public, you can do that too. You can share your route as NFT publicly, so other people can join your specific legs, and you can build communities around it or crowdfund your route.
And solo traveler market is huge, almost $500 billion, and it's on track to roughly double by 2030. And there is an important slice inside of that, which is companion matching, which is right now 1.5 billion, which is going to be tripled by 2033. And we are now live on X and Telegram, and gathering creators and travelers. And we have been also talking to trade rooms, which provides our travelers stays as discounted. And our monetization is partner bookings. When our travelers book through inside of Tripper stays or transportation, we roughly take 50 or 20% commissions. And also inside of Tripper, our travelers can also raise donations, and we also take commission from that. Our roadmap is launching Core Product and this year, and next year community and revenue, and we want to scale on Q2. And it's time. Solo traveling is surging, and privacy is expected by Gen Z. And we encourage people to travel and connect in an encrypted way, thanks to RQ. And thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Fantastic. We've had shopping, we've had shipping, we've had a lot of stable coins. Now we've had travel. I'm sorry I called you triping. You're not a fish, you are a tripper, you're traveling. Sorry about that. We are going to welcome FundFlow to the stage, and if you are from TEDx or TEDx, please come over to the side. There are 4 teams left. Let's hang in there just a little bit more, everyone. Warm round of applause for FundFlow.
GM everyone, so we are presenting to you FundFlow, and in that bet with mates, so where you can just create a private circle with your friends, colleagues, or a community and accumulate funds and then make use of that funds for prediction market. What's the problem that we identified? There is a missing social layer, and if we just look at the traditional prediction market, at that moment, like, it's very difficult for any naive user to make use of it. And there is a missing layer, which is like the social context or the fun out of it. And our main focus is to make the prediction market more easier, and you can do it with your private group or with your friends, and making it accessible with the UX. But it's not only the case. Building a new application and getting a traffic is difficult. So our main focus is also to get it into a native Telegram bots, so that if you have like the friend group of friends, like maybe a 5 or 6, you can just add a bot into that and do the action on that moment. Here you can see, like, you can just create a very simply by filling like whether you want it to be public, private, what risk you wanted to do. You can share the QR or the code to it to your friends to join it. And you can create a groups of like maybe 5, 50 or 100 and can do the fund accumulation with that. And the reason for the prediction market, like, it's booming at this moment with $180 billion of a whole capital at this moment, with the sports betting capturing the most of it. And if you just see the charts in the market at this moment, FundFlow is at this moment like the only product on Solana which provides like the private groups with the Telegram native for the prediction market. If you see the other competitor, they are mostly off-chain, and doesn't provide like the private groups on the prediction market. And if you see the launch timeline of the fund flow, it's specifically focused at this moment as a Telegram bot with a mini app. We are adding more functionality to the Telegram bot, which you can make use of by, at this moment, it makes use of Kalshi for the prediction market and getting it onto the Solana. But we are also adding like an AI functionality into that so that it analyzes the ticker, gets understand about the volume and how the attraction is going on so that you choose the best ticker, which is already there, or you can also add the custom ones there. Next is like integrating more prediction market into it as a poly market and also bringing a community towards it like a meme coin. And if you see, this is the whole of how it's working, and the main goal of it is going towards the fundraising at this moment. And here you can see Kalshi and Bet with Mates is one of the component of the fund flow. And why we are the right team to build this is because we have been active on prediction market from a long time and have been working on the intersection of the DeFi and AI on Solana, like Cleopatra before. So it's live on fundflow.fun. You can check it out. Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. All right, we are down to the final three in this first half. I have to tell you, these two have the cutest dog, too. She's right over here. If you are from Octopus, you are up next. Please come over to the side on deck. And at this time, please give a warm round of applause to TEDx.
Hi, everyone. I'm Adriana, and today I'm going to present you TEDx, AI Commerce Powered by Solana. Did you know that there is 800 million weekly users in ChatGPT, and it has just been achieved in only 2 years? In comparison with crypto, that for 15 years have been struggling to get 10 million weekly active users. This gap represents a $100 billion opportunity, and today I'm going to show you how we can together bridge that gap. Picture the following. You have to deliver a blockchain adoption report to your board of director companies in a couple of hours. So what do? Of course, you ask ChatGPT, which he delivers you beautiful statistics from made-up numbers. Gemini gives you the obvious sources from who knows where he invented from. And of course, Claude just apologizes saying, I don't have the monthly membership from Statista. So of course you buy the membership, you know the process, you run to some problems, but at the end you deliver the report. But what if you could have just saved these by, you could have just told to ChatGPT, hey, create this European report, and autonomously ChatGPT fetches the app of Statista, gets the report, paid 15 euros per report only, and delivers you the work. This is not the future, this is TEDx. This is the next AI commerce powered by Solana. And you can start in only 5 minutes. Just put your domain, and we will scrape all your data and your merchandise, and we can be your storefront. We can give you AI visibility, and of course, we're going to give you analytics of the interactions of that the users have with your brand. We envision a world where agents can make autonomous transactions, and that's only feasible because of the Solana superior power. Agents cannot use credit cards. They need their own independent coin or process. And if you're wondering how they're going to do that, recently, and the timing is perfect, Cloudflare and Coinbase have released the X402 protocol, which allowed payment-to-payment between agents, which of course Solana is backing, Google and Visa. And of course ChatGPT has already launched in USA, the App Store. And of course, we have validated this with real companies, which they are not only leads in the pipe, but they're also interested in being one of the first apps in the GPT store in Europe. So the next time that you have a very busy day and it's the birthday of your father, just tell ChatGPT, buy the official hoodie of the Mansory App Store in ChatGPT and let ChatGPT take care of the rest. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I have 6 seconds, sorry. And we do not come from the blockchain, we come from the AI. And in 2 weeks, well, we had to dive deep, and I hope we did it good. Thank you.
You said all of that in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. All of that in 2 weeks. Imagine what they could do with more time. That's fantastic. All right, Berlin, how are we doing? Because you know there's 2 teams left, right? You all are like, I want food. I hear you. 2 teams left, all right, for the first half. Coming up next will be Octopus, and then on deck for our final one, Bunker Cash. Everyone, please give a warm round of applause. Octopus.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready? Sorry, I apologize. I'm not off book. We've been building for 8 days. It was a great experience. We loved it, and we hope we can continue more. So, we're Octopus. We all have different backgrounds, and we're developers, builders, and founders, but we all run into the same broken reality. APIs power everything, but the way we use them hasn't evolved in the last 2 decades. So, what if users could grant API access like sending cryptos? Every swap and every quote, every digital decision, they all depend on APIs. But APIs weren't built for the new economy, where AI agents, solvers, and smart contracts execute billions in value. What if API access itself could move with ownership, proof, and payment, just like crypto? The problem: you don't own your API access. Today, access is a permission, not an asset. If your API gets revoked, leaked, or misused, you lose everything. Solvers, market makers, even AI agents rely on centralized APIs that don't control, can't trade, and can't audit. You're building decentralized finance on centralized choke points. But we've built a better layer. The solution: programmable access primitives. Octopus brings you programmable access primitives, on-chain auditable access tokens that represent real API rights. Think of it like tokenized API access. A digital key you can hold, sell, lend, or use, all verifiable on-chain. No API keys, no logins, just programmable access with ownership built in. So Octopus verifies the access token, processes payments, and grants permissions, all in a single atomic transaction. Everyone gets paid instantly and automatically. And the entire exchange is auditable on-chain. Access becomes an economic primitive, not a technical burden. And access becomes the asset, not the liability. And what we're doing with abstracted smart contracts and PDA management, and plug-and-play SDK for existing API users, Web3 grade security with Web2 simplicity. We're making programmable access real by bridging liquidity providers, solvers, and data APIs with a single verified primitive. Again, we're Octopus. We've had a really good time. We like the entire atmosphere here. APIs is the past. Programmable access is the future. Thank you. Cheers.
No, you're fine, you're fine. All right, we have made it through the first half, which means we are down to the final team before you get a break, before you get food. These have been so great. We've been seeing a lot that are going to help move us towards mass adoption, bringing in new areas, spreading the love of Solana all around, which is what we're looking for. So, final one, and then you get some time off. Everyone give it up for Bunker Cash.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I hope you're not too hungry yet and can spare 3 minutes. Let's go. I want to start the presentation with a quick tweet from Joe on sleep-deprived teams. I haven't slept tonight, so I hope it's not too bad, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, what is Bunker Cash? Bunker Cash is the world's first liquid, composable real estate yield protocol. Why? The main problem is tokenized property or real estate, or you want to call it, hasn't broken through yet. It's a big market, but why hasn't it been applied on-chain yet? We identified 4 core issues, the first one being weak secondary market. Sorry, the sleep is kicking in. The first one is weak distribution. The issue is that many real estate projects launch on niche blockchains or build their own blockchains, which leads to weak accessibility and weak distribution. Illiquidity is the second critical issue, right? You end up having people complain on Reddit where they say, okay, I bought some fractionalized asset or part of an asset which I can't sell. So weak secondaries or illiquidity in general is a huge second issue. Composability obviously also is you want to use your assets using lending market in DeFi, etc. And also redistribution of lead generating assets is something we're tackling as well. We're also solving a TradFi issue, which is that many banks nowadays, we heard I think prior in some presentation, are pretty rigid and are not really flexible regarding risk models. So you often have assets that are heavily over-collateralized by 230% that don't get financing, and we can provide liquidity for that in the broader context of the protocol. So how are we solving that? Basically, we have a token that people can mint and redeem for USDC, similar to how, for example, SERP USDC works for Maple, but applied to property. So we ensure that liquidity is ensured. You can always withdraw or claim your tokens for USDC via a combination of primary and secondary markets, so a bunch of stuff. We ensure transparency by writing all metadata regarding all project and transactions on-chain. We distribute the yield via yield-bearing token that can be used in DeFi, and we ensure it's composable as well. Short notes on the team. I'm Elia. Peter, my partner, is not here with me today. Sadly, he's out of the country. I got a bit distracted with an opportunity in SF, so we didn't really build the tech out as much as we would like to, but we'll do it after the hackathon. So I personally, am in tech since a while and love to build. And Peter built up a big property company, which we can also use as a basis to launch the protocol because we have a bunch of assets that are ready to go to launch the first fund. Real estate market is a huge market. 380 trillion is technically the total addressable market. Obviously, a chunk of that is yielding, which is interesting for us primarily. RWA is 20 billion. Real estate part of that is 2 billion, which is like, I don't know if that works. All right, it's a tiny fraction of what's out there. And a forecast for RWAs is to grow heavily towards 16 trillion. Obviously, that's business as usual, so we don't know if that will turn out true, but it's a huge opportunity. Not going to bore you with that. Legal-wise, we'll have a fund co issuing the token. And then the opco that runs the actual projects in Germany, and the opco is ready, so we can get started. Go to market, I think we're a bit over time, so that can be skipped as well. You can go to bunkercash.com, and contract is live in DevNet, build it in a few days. Hopefully see you on Camino end of the year.
Fantastic. All right, I'm going to make this short and sweet. That was the first half of your demo day today. We will shortly be taking a 30-minute break, and then we'll come back for the second half for the second 19 projects. My name's Jessica. Thank you so much for letting me share the first half of demo day with you. I will be in the audience with you for the second half. Carlo, do you want to say something? Carlo wants the mic real quick. Thank you so much.
Just really because everyone is doing such a good job with being here and all the teams, I just really want to make sure those breaks are sometimes a little bit disturbing, but please come back, have a seat, pay the respect for all the teams. Also, if you've pitched already, you don't need to run out. There's still amazing projects to see, so please stay tuned for everything else.
Also, we want to take a group photo at the end of the second half. So if you did pitch this morning, please stay for the group photo at the end of the second half once we pass out all the rewards. Who's ready for round two? Can I ask you a question? Yes. Does anyone know why Adele crossed the road? Adele crossed the road? Why did Adele cross the road? Why? Say hello from the other side. Me for round two, it's all her.
So Jessica and I decided if today we host it good, we are gonna do improv. Would you guys come over? Yes? Okay, that's it. I don't think we have a crowd here yet. Yeah. But first team we have the
Wait, first we do a short presentation of Solheim.
Okay.
Just like 30
Solheim.
seconds. Yeah.
Okay, so we have Solhound. Solhound, where are you?
Like there's still judges missing, like we're not starting directly. Like give it 1 or 2 minutes. Like.
Okay.
So that's the new one. My base next. First Solheim and my base.
Okay. So do you like the lunch? Do you like the croissant? I want to say that it's Carlos' family as well. So apparently their family can cook. Do you want to say something about the croissant?
Yeah, I mean, nothing much to say about croissants, but homemade cakes, sandwiches and everything. And tonight we will have dinner also, so like a buffet and wraps from Alhambra, so double catered for my family today. So I hope you're enjoying the food.
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. So later we will also have a short interview, walk around. So, I mean, if you are good at that joke, that is your chance.
And everyone who's standing, like, fill the seat, like, go find a seat, sit down, enjoy the pictures.
Ready? Yeah. Okay, the first team is Sohao, give an applause. And the next one is MyPay.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to show you the video. That minute that we lost, okay? We really want to show you our effort because we spent 1 month working every day a lot, and this is the result. So please, Alex.
Hi, yeah, thanks. So this is the extension. So we are opening here a dashboard to show the to execute the transaction. We connect the wallet. We see the content of the wallet. We request a transaction, and there will be a pop-up from Solhound together with the Phantom wallet transaction, and it's analyzing on the side the transaction through the AI system and giving us a friendly score from the transaction. Yeah, that's mainly it. Thank you.
The extension is fully operational. It took us 1 month. We started from scratch 1 month ago, and then it goes to the backend that is also fully open source, so that the community can benefit from it.
Thank you for making up your demo. So the next one is MyPay. MyPay ready? And after them is Kicks.gg. Kicks.gg. Okay. Ready? 3 minutes.
Okay.
First team.
Okay.
We ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Hi everyone, this is MyPay. So it's a living wallet which enables you to make your payments via NFC functionality, and on top of that, it allows you to manage your wallet via your speech and tweets. So the idea came from why we can't make NFC payments on Solana. And just imagine you're in a cafe or in a restaurant, and the easiest way to make a payment is through NFC. So after we integrated NFC to our wallet, we wanted to make it more organic. So we integrated an AI assistant called Jarvis, which you can command through your speech. So when you give a specific username, it directly sends tokens to that address. And also you can ask questions such as what is my wallet balance or anything related to crypto. So the problem that we encountered were, like, if we have a friend next to us, do we always need to copy and paste wallet addresses? Why don't we use NFC functionality? And it's hard to switch for different purposes, so we just wanted to make it happen in one app. So through NFC, we can just tap 2 phones, which I am going to demonstrate in 1 second, And via Jarvis, if the person is not next to us, we can just command Jarvis via our speech, so it sends tokens direct to that address. So here, unfortunately, we can't hear the voice. I just learned it now, but so we have 2 Android phones, and we are logging in via Twitter. And when we log in via Twitter, for each specific username, there's a wallet is created. And for example, on the right side phone, we enter the amount that we want to receive. And then we will tap it. And then it creates a demand. And when we accept it, it directly sends it to the phone on the left. And the second functionality is utilizing Jarvis, but as we can't hear the voice, I'm just going to say, so here we again enter via Twitter, and then we ask Jarvis to questions such as what is my wallet balance, or to send tokens to an address. And as we can't hear it now, I'm just saying it, but after it listens to us, it directly sends it to our agent that is running. And then it answers our questions and so on. And we can also integrate Twitter to that. So if you mention our AI bot in Twitter, it directly creates a wallet for your specific Twitter username. And then you can also utilize it to send transactions through Twitter. So we first targeted Google Play Store, and then hopefully we will make it on App Store. And that's it. Thank you very much. And we are also based in Munich, so if someone is from Munich, we can also get in touch. Yeah.
You can go with Jessica. Jessica is our Munich captain. So Solana community have Munich crowd. And actually, I'm also based in Munich, so just saying. Next one is kicks.gg, and then 8 Ledger will be waiting for the next.
All right. Hey everyone, my name is Befar, founder and CEO of Kicks.gg. As long as I remember, I was very fascinated about characters, how they make me feel connected, inspired, or even understood. That's why I started in the movie industry as a stuntman, where I realized how single detail can make a character feel real. Then I started my own game studio, where I realized digital characters have the same principle. Good character can resonate with millions. And we're seeing this going on in a new format right now. AI companions are here to stay. 220 million people talk with companions daily. These are not chatbots, these are personalities that you like, remember you, and understands you. This is a new form of culture. Yet, creators do not have any option to easily build, monetize, and publish their companions. Currently, apps like Character AI and Replica own pretty much everything. While users generate these experiences, they don't earn anything, and the companions are pretty much locked in the chat boxes. They cannot transact or collaborate outside of it. Introducing Kex, the first online marketplace will allow you to wipe code your companion and monetize it. It's pretty simple. You can build your companion with simple prompts, and we take care of the distribution for you. With voice, with chat, and with social integration like WhatsApp, you can reach your audience worldwide. Our platform then gives you tools to tokenize your agent, or even offer subscription models for your fans to monetize your creation. We see companions as businesses. Not only they interact with the users, but they can collaborate within the network of companions and to create a better experience for a user while improving the revenue model for all companions or all creators together. The business model is pretty simple. We take 1% trading fee from the transactions. We distribute it to our creators. We offer platform subscription for our power users, and we offer enterprise deals for IP brands. And this is already validated. We had over 100,000 USD volume on our alpha test, and we had 4 studios signed for bringing their characters to life with our tech. We are a team from gaming, Our characters had resonated with millions of players already, and I think we are the perfect team to execute on bringing this knowledge to the creators to build their own companions. Oh, one more. Yeah, we are launching on mainnet in November, and I think the question is not if AI is going to change culture, it's about who's going to own it, and we are on a mission to make sure it's by the creators. Thank you very much.
For all the single ladies and all the single boys, that is where you have to be. So the next one, AI convenience, right? So the next one is 8 Ledger. If he's not the youngest founder, I know on Solana, I don't know who he is. He's only 18 years old. And
So this is next.
the next one is
And
Bra
this is
Ice, has to be on the waiting area. Thank you.
Aid Ledger. Transparent aid, one world, one ledger. Hi, my name is Abdullah Khawaja. I'm 18 years old. I've been volunteering since the age of 9, and I have a few patents in prosthetic arm. The issue. Annually, $54 billion worth of aid gets lost or doesn't get distributed. Why? Due to several factors: duplication of aid, unequal access, no transparency, and donor blind spots. As you can see, from the year 2010 onwards, the number of refugees being displaced has been increased, leading to more aid being lost and unorganized. Charity in crisis. This is me on the field in Jordan last year, experiencing it firsthand. There's no system to make sure who got what, who got aid, because they're all on paper. So refugees would print their documents, they would stand in line, hand in their paper, and get the aid. But there's a lot of issues with this, that some refugees would print their paper twice, stand in line again, and get aid, and leave nothing to others. The solution: Aid Ledger. Goodbye paper, and welcome Aid Ledger. Transparent NFT identities, so it converts the physical identity of the refugee onto the blockchain and creates an NFT. No duplications, because everything's verified on chain, so refugees can't stand in line twice and get aid. Donor tracking, so once the donor donates, they can put in their bill number on the Solana Explorer and see who claimed what, so they can see all the numbers, so they know where their money is going. Privacy, so everything's encrypted, SHA-256. This is Aid Ledger, so this is the front page of Aid Ledger. Refugees, the end users would log into their admin page, and they would enter the ID of the refugee, they would issue the aid, and it would all go on chain, encrypt the ID. Then the refugees would log in or go on spot. Once they claim the aid, it would show all of the aid they have claimed, their wallet address, and all of the relevant information. Partnerships. We're currently working with the Takiyat Omali, which is a local Jordanian charity, Silani, Aghosh UK, the ICRC, and we're in talks with the UNHCR to implement this system. This is Aid Ledger. Scan to demo, reach us out on any of the links, and that's it for me. I have some time to spare, so I'll just give you a brief. I've been volunteering since the age of 9, as I mentioned, with charities, and I saw an issue that they didn't have limbs and they weren't getting aid distributed equally. So my first ever project for refugees was creating affordable prosthetic arms, and I have patents in that as well. I'm still working on them, and this is a new project, and I hope that we can deliver the aid to everyone who needs it and to everyone who doesn't get aid. So that's basically it. Thank you again.
Best dressed, 18 years old, Carlo certified. Okay, the next one is Bra Ice, and then Cypherpunk Protocol will be in a waiting area. Yeah. So just for your information, he's also FBI certified. Yeah, I just got to know that on his LinkedIn. So if you wanted some like young talent to develop your things, you know who to go to. So next one is Bryce.
Hello, I'm Rashad Jibril, CEO and co-founder of Brace. A few years ago, a friend of mine, an independent artist, released a new single, promoted it online, and effortlessly, but When his post or when his song wasn't performing well, algorithm buried it. His fans never saw it. And his fans never saw it. So then I had this epiphany that artists or brands don't have, or they don't own their fans, but algorithm do. And hence the birth of Brace. Sorry. So this is the concept of Brace. Brace is a Web3 AI-powered platform that enables artists to co-own their fans in a single community. With Brace, sorry, I'm using this because it's PDF, so. Brace is hinged on 3 pillars. First is brands and artists hub for campaigns, engagement, and comments, and fan community for peer-to-peer interaction via blockchain, and AI suite. AI1 for community management, AI1 for relationship management, AI2 for community management, and AI3 for community insight and engagement. Our market opportunity. We are tapping into a market whereby the global music industry is estimated to be around 31 billion in 2025, and creators economy is projected to be around 250 billion by 2030, and brand sponsorship is also projected to be 24 billion yearly. So this is a perfect opportunity for brands and artists to engage with fans. So our go-to strategy is first to onboard independent artists, second to collaborate with agency and brands, and third onboard major brands and creators. Our team includes myself, that is Rasha Jibril, Johan Sabavon, our CTO, and Timothy Yankee, who is our UX and web designer. Thank you.
The next one is Cypherpunk Protocol. And I'm sorry I butchered your project name. It's not Bra Eyes, it's Brace. Brace. I repeat, it's Brace.
Next. Cool.
Okay.
Test.
Amazing, cool. Then after you is Tributary. Okay. Let's go.
So, hello everyone. Thanks for having me here. I'm Hugo. I'm a creative lead at Cypherpunk Protocol. Cypherpunk, our team is small but highly technical. It's spread across Germany, India, and the United States. Together, we are enabling untraceable, hyperliquid, and institutional-grade DeFi privacy with fully homomorphic encryption, multi-party computation, and zero-knowledge proofs. But let's make a few steps back and understand which actual problem we are solving, because right now in DeFi market, the one of main problems is privacy. The nature of public ledgers makes, yes, that all your transactions are visible, that any of your strategies could be copied, taken advantage of, or front-run. And if you want to choose some privacy, you would need to sacrifice liquid, composable, decentralized finance. As a result, millions lost monthly to MIFs, billions locked out from the DeFi opportunities, and no actual solution solving this problem. Obviously, until now. Because at Cypherpunk, we are shielding your identity, so no personal information could be tracked back to your account. We are shielding your strategy, so no bot can take advantage of it. And we are enabling you hyperliquid DeFi opportunities with privacy preserved end-to-end. The big vision is to create the protocol, which by leveraging the ZK for verifiable integrity and FHE for confidential execution, together with MPC for decentralized computation, we're able to connect cross-chain capital with the DeFi opportunities, all by preserving privacy, but still being legally compliant. Based on our protocol, 3 of my products are the stealth swaps, where you can execute your automatically routed, shielded, and atomic-enabled asset conversions. Strategies, where you can put your DCAs, arbitrage, whatever you want into the encrypted intents, which will be executed by our engine, and obviously dark pools, which are classical institutional grade liquidity pools for big market moves without making the moves. So I know what you're asking yourself, and yes, the privacy, the compliance is built in. We are designing Cyphercall with the regulation-aware framework at its core, and we're giving the tools to our users and institutions to be compliant while still preserving always their privacy. So the trend is our friend, and this is it. Right now, the privacy market is exploding in real life and in DeFi. If in real life we are seeing around 20-25 annual compound growth, in the DeFi, I think the Zcash could show you a bit of what market is striving for. So obviously, with 1% market share, as we saw here, we are standing on 50, 60 annual year revenue, but we can expand it. We can always expand it. Where we stand, we have our dark pools, we have our FHE, we have our technology primitives ready. They're internally confirmed and externally confirmed through partners which competitions during this year, Layer 0, Ethereum Foundation, 1inch. Right now, we are validating the complete product and not just the parts. And we are working on expanding our technology stack. So yeah, we are now in the pre-seed round. So if you want to jump in, we are collecting and ready to go in. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Yep, sorry, I got confused by the time, last seconds.
The trend is your friend. So make sure you retweet our live on Twitter, okay? Just saying. Just saying. So the next one will be Tributary, and then Solar Router will be waiting.
Cool. Thank you. 1.5 trillion. That's the amount of dollars that are sitting in subscriptions in Web 2, not in Web 3, because Web 3 has a UX friction that's huge. The UX friction is coming from the fact that you have to sign every transaction, and if you want a subscription, you have to sign that every month. Now, consequence is we're losing about 67% of the cards because they get abandoned, because the UX friction is so big that people don't want to pay. Businesses lose a lot of money. There's a couple existing solutions, semi-solutions. SquadsGrid has subscriptions, but setting up an account on Squads is quite complicated, multi-sig, and well, not meant for everyone. Helio has subscriptions, but the business is like they message you every month that you have to send your money. That means you still have to sign your transaction every month. Manual transactions, signing, well, that sucks, that's UX friction. Instead, what Tributary has, it's one-click approval during a setup. Then the funds are non-custodial. They still stick in your wallet. They are not moving. And the amount is moved out of your wallet automatically because you gave approval to it. The solution is non-custodial. You keep your funds. It's native on Solana. That means sub-second transformation, sub-cent fees, and 400 milliseconds for settlements. We have almost zero setup. It's just a single click. And the user keeps full control over his funds and the subscriptions. So how does it work? Essentially, the user creates a policy on the blockchain. That's an object that tells you what the subscription details are. You approve the contract for allowing to withdraw money and move it elsewhere. And then the execution takes place automatically. The user keeps control, can see the funds. They are only moving when they are due. The market is huge, 1.5 trillion in subscription, basically entirely. The Web3 payments are about 50 billion, growing 156% every year. That is without having subscriptions on Solana. Use cases are massive, like system as a service. We have memberships, we have any kind of season passes, anyone that wants a subscription, essentially. So traction, while the MVP is complete, it has been built specifically with developers first in mind. We have 4 flows, a couple packages, and essentially 0 competitors for non-custodial subscriptions on Solana. Last but not least, we've also built a product on top of the Tributary protocol, which is Contribute SO. It's as easy as a couple of clicks and you can get a badge markdown link badge people click and get people to subscribe to their GitHub project or Twitter account. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The next one is Soul Router, always one of the last one leave the build station in the last 2 weeks. And yesterday he forced me to help him with the demo. I need to cast for him. So please invest in him because I can get my profit sharing. Okay. So after Soul Router is AIAN News. Yeah, not financial advice.
Test.
Okay, ready?
Just testing the microphone. Okay, I'm good. Hi, my name is Noah, and I'm building Soul Router, which is the first cryptographically private AI platform powered by Archium. Do you ever think about the fact that every single message you send to AI is indexed by big tech and can be directly linked to your personal information? OpenAI data leaks have exposed millions of user chats exposing private data without any type of recourse. Today, AI is fundamentally misaligned with crypto. It's centralized, forces you to volunteer your private information, and trust the AI provider's database infrastructure. With Soul Router, I'm building the first cryptographically private AI platform that allows you to access all your favorite models per inference. All your favorite AI models per inference. So how does it work? When you send a message, it's encrypted with Archium MCP, and thereafter stored in ciphertext, meaning that nobody, not even we, can access your private information. So the business model is very simple. Users buy credits with USDC and spend them flexibly across models, data, and agents. And we're just taking a small fee on each inference. Our go-to-market approach is direct to consumer first. We're looking to target builders, creators, and entrepreneurs. And this is exactly why we've shipped several integrations. Number one, we've integrated the Solana AI Kit, which allows you to execute transactions directly on-chain, fetch on-chain data. And we also ship the Colosseum Hub, which is essentially a custom knowledge base supporting builders to submit their Colosseum pitches. Lastly, we're also working on our own custom agent, which is currently second place in Blue Shift's Agentic Hackathon. We're also looking to ship an enterprise solution in the future, but given that there's longer sales cycles and there's high auditing requirements, there was not a feasible solution for the duration of the hackathon. So, in terms of traction, we've received the Small Solana Foundation grant, partnered up with Archium to use their encryption infrastructure, and we're also running a pilot with Nosana right now to implement their decentralized GPU infrastructure. Lastly, we tested the project locally with over 50 builders, and processed over 700 private requests. Thank you for your attention. I guess I'm cut off.
Thank you. And the next one is AIAN News. And I think they're one of the hackers in Frankfurt, right? This year.
No, we're from Munich.
You're from Munich?
Yeah.
Woo, Munich!
No, I just said that because I wanted applause. We're actually not from Munich. Berlin, what's up, Berlin? Hell yeah. What's up, Munich? Hell yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh. All right, Michael, not too loud? Okay, I might scream, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we have the second microphone.
So after you is Trustset.
We're actually a boy group.
Okay, next
no,
one is
just joking.
Trustset,
Okay.
and let's go.
Okay, yeah. Okay, hi, I'm Theo Goodman. I'm going to talk about AIAN News. Get your news from AI agents. Legacy media is dead, especially legacy news media. Nobody believes that shit. There's a study by New York University. It says fake news spreads 6 times faster than factual news. And we all know it's getting consolidated, it's biased, it's completely wrecked. And we have a solution. This is how it works. There's a news trigger that comes in from a trusted source. The AI summarizes it, and then it audits it and verifies if it's true. Then it's published, and then humans, users, readers of the platform, they can hash the article to the Solana blockchain. And then if it's ever edited, the hash will not match. This also has another function. We're going to use that as an upvote mechanism. So if you want to upvote the article, you have to hash it to the Solana blockchain. Then it's on the Solana blockchain for as long as the Solana blockchain exists. This adds value to the Solana blockchain as a timestamp of truth for the whole chain. Okay, Roman, how does it work in the AI stuff?
Yes, thank you very much. So actually we have a lot of traction. We've been building on this for 2 years now. And we are part of the AWS and the Google startup program. So AI for us is relatively cheap. We created a lot of news using this system. And the good news is all of our code is open source. So you can do it too. And the way it works is you go and launch the OpenAI news agency. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. Okay. And then it creates, from the news trigger, it creates verified news. So for example, if Solana was to send us a press release, it'll go first to our first AI, then it goes to our audit AI, and then it gets published. And now, with the Solana hackathon here, you can also hash it to the Solana blockchain to verify it later. I'm going to pass over to Yasin, our AI specialist.
Thank you. Thank you, Roman. So as Roman mentioned, we have two main expertise, and it's Google and AWS. Why? Because they are top-notch, delivering cutting-edge LLMs, and also not only LLMs, but the full overall automation pipeline made to build this overall solution from A to Z.
Okay, let me just say real quick. So you have the article, and then you press the thing hash to Solana. Do you want to try to do the 3-click hackathon demo?
Yes. So
okay, go. Click stuff.
This is our website.
He's going to the article now, and now he's going to click hash it. Allow ads. Wrecked.
Wait.
He's doing it. Press it. Quick.
Hash it.
1 second. It did something. There you go. See?
Something.
It did something. It did something. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You are that kind of voice band every blockchain needs. Definitely. Okay, the next one is trusted, and then overdrive will be in a waiting area.
Hi, I'm Paul, and this is Trusted. So currently a shift is happening. Major institutions are moving their real assets on a blockchain. This creates 24/7 markets, instant settlement across borders, and programmable finance. Most institutions actually want to participate in the shift but hesitate, because going on-chain usually means vendor login, shared contracts, wallet management, and massive rebuilds. Trusted changes that. We provide we give financial institutions the technical stack to run on-chain markets fully independent, where one API call becomes a signed blockchain transaction. So let's say a bank integrates our APIs. Its customers can now trade any asset 24/7 at near zero costs, and with compliance built in, they can get a loan by just depositing their asset and monitor and manage any asset fully transparent, like it actually should be. So, but here's where it gets interesting. Security tokens are currently like dead money. They sit in wallets, basically doing nothing. We have changed that. We have made every security token or every tokenized asset instantly usable or instantly liquid collateral for new lending products. So clients on one side can just deposit their tokenized shares and borrow against them with one click, instantly, 24/7, throughout the entire year. Banks on the other side, they create their own lending markets, meaning based on their needs, fully isolated and fully customizable. Price feeds, collateral management and liquidation all happens fully automated based on their existing backend. So we actually target where the assets already sit. We target financial institutions like banks, stock exchanges, and fintech companies. But why should they choose Trusted rather than a competitor or even creating their own solutions? Well, we do it fundamentally different than everyone else. While everyone else is locking you into their infrastructure and charging you for that, we allow you to deploy your own solutions fully for free and you stay independent. Our vision is pretty simple. We want to allow banks to replicate their existing financial markets and their services on the blockchain fully independently. And the shift I mentioned at the start, this is not coming. This is already here. So we are now running our second pilot program with over 25 million in assets and showing that this is actually working and not, not a vision of the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Just about on time. Less, like 7 seconds. Yeah. So the next one is Overdrive. She has been building in the space since around 10 years. Good news, 8 years. Recently just moved from ETH to Solana. So please give it applause. Okay, so after her is Seeker OS. Seeker OS later.
All right, hi everybody. I'm Lily, the founder of Prediction Index, and we are building Overdrive. Yeah, so basically, have you ever traded on prediction markets? If so, then you know the truth, right? The winner basically moved before the headlines, and we are here to change that, to help you be able to do that. What are we building? So Overdrive is a real-time dashboard for prediction market and also an intelligence network for you to actually be able to move fast together with the insiders. Our goal is to build the lowest latency UX for the market. So how do we do it? We are building the 3-layer Solana primitive. This is the foundation, which is the data layer. So we're streaming all the verified market data. The second is the intent layer, where we're encoding your strategies into executable intents. The third one is the execution layer, where we compile those intents, and then we basically ship it cross-venue through atomic transaction via Solana network. Well, this is all about how our lowest latency works. We basically just do all this for you. This is how you're gonna see on our UX. So basically we help you detect the signal, decide, and trade. This is the thing that we do like under the hood in real time. So we basically fetch the data, and we normalize the odds, we compute the deltas and everything. You do not have to do this at all. This is just what we actually did for you. In order to make this work, right, we also have the economics that align the incentives of the trader and the insiders/experts. And this is simply how it works. So basically insider, aka like experts, they basically stake and post that signal on chain. As a user, you basically could bid to gain basically limited access to those insights, right? And then at the end of the day, the rewards are outcome-based. So we're just making sure that like all the incentives is aligned and is like, you know, based on the performance. All right, so maybe we skip this one. We also have the way to prevent the alpha leakage as well. But if you are interested in this, you just come to talk to me later, okay? In terms of opportunities, obviously we are like incredibly early. As you remember, that it's not working. Okay, yeah. So we think by 2030, prediction markets and sports betting industry is going to merge into a single $1 trillion opportunity. And this is already in motion. So if you remember Polymarket and Cauchy, Polymarket has successfully raised like 2 billion at 8 billion valuation. This is crazy. This is not working. Sorry. Okay, yeah, so proof of distribution. We actually have just launched the partnership with Binance the other day. Sorry, it's just not going.
Click good.
Can I click it?
Click good. Click good.
Oh no, yeah. Okay, so CC like tweeted about us, business models, trading fees, and yeah, this is our team. Yeah, basically we from Second Rewards, PayPal, Alipay, and Morgan Stanley. We have built large infrastructure before, and now we want to come here and build the future of how market predicts. Thank you. Woo!
Bullish. Is Seeker OS here? No? And he's okay. VLAN or VLAN? Is VLAN here? VLAN? Berlin, I'm sorry. Okay. So you're the next one, and after you is Greek 5. Greek 5, please waiting.
Ich muss das Passwort.
Berlin.
Weißt du das oder kannst du das Auto unlocken? Das Passwort kann ich hier nicht geben. Kannst du machen, dass das Auto unlockt? Kannst du mir noch ein Wallet kurz stellen? Kannst du einfach unterschreiben. Nee, ich mach einfach ein neues. Ich mach ein zweites.
Are we allowed to see this?
Just one sec.
Just once.
Okay, perfekt. Dann kann ich es nehmen? Gut. Perfekt, super, danke. Wenn es ausgeht, haben wir ein Problem, ne? Ja, dann komm ich. Ja, okay. Okay, perfect. Jam, guys. So imagine for a second you want to try out any of those cool apps today, right? You might also think this is crypto, so you might need to be careful. You don't know what they're actually doing behind the scenes. So that's why we built Shardwell. And Shardwell is this infrastructure layer, trust layer that we built. And Berlin is our first product that we're going to launch. I'm going to give you guys a quick demo in a second. But what we do is we get runtime data and turn that into digital proof, which you can use to verify that actually something happened. I'm going to log in here with my wallet. Yeah, wrong wallet, my bad. So we're going to take backpack, and I'm going to go to create proof. So this is just a simulation. Basically, you can take any action which could happen in any D app or website. So for example, also you're just clicking a button or filling out a form. In this case, we're just going to submit a very basic transaction. So I'm going to input this, any wallet here and any amount. My wallet is already funded. I'm going to click on runtime. I'm going to send the transaction, which is, yeah. I'm going to prove this here quickly. This is going to wait, and we're just going to wait for this to verify on chain. This is just a very basic transaction. There's nothing special about it. So now it's done and confirmed. And what we're now going to do is that our website, which has our SDK already included, we're going to send this to the backend. And what this does is we have Light Protocol, which generates a token on chain with a Merkle tree. And we store the hash. Now, yeah, it's already confirmed and finalized. So this MVP is already working. You can check it out at shardwell.com. It's free to use. The code is open source. And yeah, thank you very much.
Just a working product, the best pitch ever. But I'm not paying for him and a 2 minutes pitch. Yeah, not even. So the next one is Greek 5. Is Greek 5 here? Yeah, I'm here. Let's go. So the next one will be Nano Credit after them. Nano Credit. Are you Greek?
No, this is a reference to options. It's some nerd stuff.
Ah, okay, cool. We all love nerds.
That's why I'm here. Perfect. So any degens in the room? Like anyone got wrecked? Yeah, anyone got wrecked 3 weeks ago? Yeah, so it was crazy. Like $19 billion got liquidated in like 24 hours, right? And some coins went to like 1 cent, I think, temporarily, even big ones. So yeah, classic degen story, right? Except it keeps happening. And our solution is pretty simple. It's like, don't get wrecked. Just, you know, don't use perps and margins. Use American options instead. Like, oh, my phone keeps going out. Okay, so what if you want to trade options though? Like, let's say you want to do that right now. You're stuck with like centralized exchanges, right? Like you have to go to Deribit or something. It's KYC'd. It's not what we want. And DeFi has pretty much everything except real options. And that's the gap we fill. So who am I? I'm Daniel. I'm ex-Kraken. I did my PhD in statistics here in Berlin, actually.
and I'm now the head of engineering in DeFi Development Corp. Like, shout out to the Solana people. It's like the first altcoin treasury vehicle that's like NASDAQ listed. And yeah, I've been in finance for like what, 15 years, and like I've been doing like market, like fundamentals research in crypto since 2017. My colleague Mahmoud, he's spent like 11 years in machine learning. He did a PhD in physics. He says it's in graphene and superconductors. I don't know what that is, but it sounds smart. So he also asked me specifically to mention that he's a Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10. Did I say that right, Maxi? Yeah, so, and yeah, together we've spent like over 2 decades in machine learning and finance. And we started working on this basically because we both love solving hard problems and the industry really needs options. So basically, both retail users and like market makers, they both need options, but there's nothing, and liquidations are like really getting out of hand, right? Let's go back. So we've deployed like an options protocol that's already on testnet, and like you can mint American options for any asset, any stablecoin. You can buy and sell those options, and everything is handled by a contract actually. So it's like it's all on chain. There's no middleman anymore. Like you want leverage, you buy calls, you never get liquidated. You want hedging, you buy puts. Like you want yield, you sell covered options. Super simple everything. And the opportunity is pretty massive because there's like TradFi. There's like $3 billion per day in like options trading volume. And imagine we capture like 1% of that. That's like $3 million per day if you assume like, usual fees. And that's 7 days per week because we are crypto. We are not centralized. We never stop. And our vision is to have this infrastructure for all of crypto. And when the next crash comes, then GreekFi users will still be trading the next day while other people have to sell their houses. Thank you very much.
Mic drop. Thank you so much. Just don't get rocked. The next one is nano credit. Nano credit. And then after nano credit is hedge dot. What the fuck? No, it's really the name. Like hedge dot WTF, okay? So.
Hello together. My name is Alex from NanoCredit, and we are building uncollateralized nano lending for the poorest of the poor. These are 2.5 billion people. And the biggest challenge are bot farms, because they can drain entire protocols within minutes. We are solving this using Bluetooth proximity verification. Let me show you the dual problem. On the one side, we are having 2.5 billion people which are low-income workers in the Philippines who can't access even $2 loans when they need it. This is a $380 billion market. On the other side, we have bot farms, where one person with 1,000 fake accounts can drain an entire protocol within an hour. Traditional solutions don't work here, because GPS can be spoofed, QR codes can be screenshotted and sent, video calls can be deepfaked, and KYC is too expensive for just $2 loans. And here's how it works. We have a demo of the implementation, which we did during the hackathon, which doesn't work, which is no problem at all, but someone can bring my presentation maybe.
Left top corner, nano credit. Left.
He does it, I continue. So the demo works. Please go to the GitHub repository, you can see it there. But how does it work? So this is the wrong slide. On the one side, we have a merchant. On the other side, we have a customer. The merchant starts broadcasting his Bluetooth signal and says, I'm here. The customer starts looking via Bluetooth to this signal, sees it, and signs a message. In this signature, the strength of the Bluetooth is also part of it, together with a timestamp and a unique nonce. So that means both parties have signed at the end the same message with their private key, which was transmitted via Bluetooth between each other. This architecture is simple. Both parties created a proof, and the anchor program verifies before the $2 is sent out of the smart contract. So I know now that they are next to each other. We are already live on WorldChain. We have 85% repayment rate. The Dando lending works as long as we stop bot farms. Now, how do we stop them? With radio physics. You can't fake Bluetooth proximity. Bot farms must be physically there, which is impossible. And if they are further away, the distance between the sending and receiving is too long. We will notice that in the signatures and we find it out. So there is no way of spoofing it. We will start in the Philippines. Oh no. Can I do a little bit longer because of the sliding issues? Thank you very much. The hackathon deliverable is the complete Anchor program where all tests are passing. The Bluetooth protocol is working, and the next step will be React Native app on Solana, as well as the mobile stack. 10 merchants will be the pilot, and we are competing for Boerse Stuttgart and Mansory. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The next one is Hedge Dot. Do I have to say it again? Okay. WTF. Really? Okay. Woo! Then the next one after him is Agent Try XX. Agent Try XX. Okay.
Hello, gladiators. It's good to hear that everyone is here concerned about liquidations. I also got liquidated once, and it's not a great feeling. I'm here to tell you about Hedge.WTF. But before I do, I might want to point out some current problems we have in DeFi lending. And we are not talking here about Hyperliquid. There you can definitely get liquidated. We're talking of the likes of Camino and Aave and so on. And there, in my opinion, the biggest problem is what keeps preventing you. So not the 99%, not the 1% who actually use DeFi lending from using it instead of banks, is that the markets are very segregated. So you have a lot of different markets you need to manually place your money in, and that results in the same experience as on Hyperliquid, just more liquidation endpoints. So if you have 30 different markets, that's our news alert, you might have a problem, and someone later explains to me why there needs to be a Farcoin market and a Dogecoin market. But anyways, so there's an obvious problem here, but there's actually a second problem, which is that you cannot actually borrow whatever you want. And as you might think from our name, Hedge, what you want to do in a market like American tech sector is maybe short MicroStrategy and go long Wrap Bitcoin or any other play. And the best thing would be to actually do it over several markets. But right now, Aave's innovation 5 years ago was to basically put a risk factor on the left side and say, yeah, that's your borrowing limit, do whatever you want. But that's not actually the true risk behind it. And so we just elevated this problem with one more dimension, map the risk more accurately, so you get in your main market, or in our main market, like in the isolated markets, the best for your money, but over any asset you ever wanted to borrow. And with that, our demo is live. If you still have some DevNet Soul, definitely check it out. It's fully working. It's open source. It's battle tested. We will try to liquidate you, but I don't think we can. And yeah, we will all make you millionaires. So check out the airdrop there, but it's just on DevNet. Yeah, thank you so much.
Not financial advice again. Not financial advice. Next one is Agent3XX. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Yeah, am I? No? Okay, let's see. And after that is Giver, so please be ready.
All right. Hello, test. Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Hi, we're Simona and Paul, and today we're offering you 1% equity for a $10 million investment in our company, Agentrix.
Simona, is that the right pitch? Shark Tank is next week. This is Buildstation.
Paul, one day I have to teach you how to prompt ChatGPT to give us the right pitch.
I'm sorry,
Honestly.
yeah. My bad. But yeah, at least I got the valuation right. And first, first comes first, let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Simona. I led capital markets and digital assets at one of the largest banks at executive board level worldwide. And this is my co-founder, Paul. He built large-scale AI automations at financial services players. Together, we have an unfair advantage. We have a deep domain expertise, we have a powerful network, and we are compliant by design, combining AI and blockchain. Combined, we spent Paul's lifetime in financial services. I let you guess his age.
Yeah. Last week I turned 15.
But we are not guessing when it comes to challenges of the financial services mid-market. Massive legacy debt, endless manual processes, shortage of AI skills, and slow, fragmented development cycles. AI agent developers, meanwhile, struggled to get clients at scale and monetize accordingly. We fixed this. We are Agentrix, the missing link between AI innovation and financial services adoption in the mid-market. We are Europe's first certified AI agents marketplace for financial services. We connect mid-market players with AI agent developers, powered by Solana. Each certified agent can service clients at scale, and this is how we scale exponentially.
That's right. So now let's tell them how it works and where we are.
You're right. Institutions browse live certified agents on our platform or spec their own. Each agent is built, tested, certified, and deployed. Our business model is very simple. We charge listing fees and pay-as-you-go subscription and usage fees. Set up on Solana with utility tokens. Fast, traceable, low cost, transparent, settling instantly. We're building the platform now. There are other AI agents marketplaces, but none is focusing on certified AI agents for the financial services mid-market space. We're launching our utility token first, a marketplace token to reward early adopters and solve the chicken and egg problem. And our startup mentor has already secured his allocation. We seed top developers from our network. We have 2 already that are ready to start with live agents. And we believe that with the pre-certified live agents and with modular subscriptions, we can cut the sales cycle of years to weeks. That means revenue from day one, easy to start, fast to scale. We're in active talks with financial partners across Europe, creating immediate demand on both sides. In the future, we plan to launch AI agent tokens as a new asset class for professional investors. The market is huge. Financial services spent on AI is projected to reach 97 billion by 27, and that's even ignoring digital assets. Then we're talking a trillion market. AI spent, then we're talking trillion. 70% of work financial services can be automated, and only 9% are ahead of the curve. So the potential is huge.
Yeah, so thank you very much.
A little bit, just a little bit. Paul, I didn't know you're just 15, so maybe
I think you better do it faster next week.
Yeah, exactly. So the next one is Giver. Is Giver here? Great. And Giver last night set up really, really late for this demo day pitch, so just wanted to mention that. And after that, woo!
Yes.
And after that is MC Boost. MC Boost, okay.
Okay, so my name is Daniel. I'm junior professor of digital education at Berlin University of the Arts and the founder of the oldest Slovak digital community, Kyberia, which exists already 25 years. And our problem is we are gradually dying out. We are millennials. And I was wondering how to make the community survive to other generations. And I think market and interaction with each other is the answer. So basically last 8 days, I tried to realize the dream I always had, and that's to create a marketplace, ideally an online, on-chain escrow marketplace. So yeah, Solana, that's the blockchain of choice. It's simply cool. Berkeley packet filters, that's amazing innovation. Community is nice. There are other reasons, Anchor, Rust, I simply love it. So that's why Solana, that's why Giver is on Solana. Now, some core concepts. This is quite important to get it right. So the two main roles are giver and redeemer, and the three main states are presented and trusted and given. So it's an escrow system. I think everyone knows an escrow system. There's nothing magical about it. Actually, blockchain is an ideal technology for escrow, and I just try to make it real. So essentially somebody pays, you list first the item you want to sell. It can be an old book, it can be stamp, it can be a glass of wine, it can be a musical instrument, whatever. You list it, PDA address vault is created, and then when somebody comes and pays the deposit goes into the escrow, the person gets the NFT, which is the legal claim, which entitles the person actually to pick up the object. It's already the proof of ownership, and it also allows the person to unlock the address and the contact information where the object is physically stored. So that's it. There is some, ideally there could be some lawyer with me in team. If somebody here is good in law, please join me. AI assisted UX, there is speech recognition to make the listing fast. You snap a photo with the camera, so all this adding things into the list should be easy. Stack, ethics is very important. That's why the code is not open source, because I don't want this stuff to be misused. Build fast, in 9 days, thanks to GPT-5 and interaction, reciprocal wipe coding. I got from state 0 to a fully functioning prototype. It's going on mainnet in Sunday. That's essentially it. The video is there. White paper I just uploaded 5 minutes ago on the internet, and that's essentially it. And as I stand in front of you, if ever this gets somehow successful, then basically, given that I come from the East and we have a huge problem over there with the war and with the horrible things happening, part of the funds which will go through the system and the system would be used to help veterans of this horrible war. So this being said, I thank you, and Slava Ukraini, glory to heroes.
Thank you. The next one is MC Boerse. Is that correct? MC Boerse?
MC Boerse.
MC Boerse, okay. And after them is the last, but not the last one is A Impact, will be the last one. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you for the time. My name is Prince, and I'm here to present MC Boerse, which is a blockchain-powered microbanking infrastructure. So to get started, I would like to point to what the problem really is, which is that in low-income and emerging economies, it's not possible to deploy effectively banking infrastructure that has been built for developed countries, and largely because it's not cost-effective and it's very expensive, and the profit margins or returns are not good enough for anyone to want to invest heavily in those regions. So we have to rethink the infrastructure for banking in those regions, and that's what MC Boerse is about. So in terms of the rethink, what is our idea? Our idea is we need to find a way to capture data for cheap, because to bank effectively, you need to capture data, day-to-day transactions of people, and also lending and borrowing. So for this reason, we're looking to build an infrastructure that combines three key parts: a payment infrastructure that uses blockchains, crypto, stablecoins in particular, on wallet to do day-to-day transactions. And we're also looking to use smart contracts to capture peer-to-peer lending between people in those regions. And from that data, we intend to essentially hook in a credit scoring system that can absorb that data and generate some sort of credit worthiness from where banks could be matched with users. So in that case, given we combine a payment infrastructure together with a credit scoring infrastructure and a bank matching system, and in that way we think we can actually bank people that are unbanked by effectively using data to do that. So this is essentially the core concept behind MC Boerse. And then what else I want to show is the user type. So there are individual users who need to be banked, so that's really important. There are also businesses that will be able to do payments and then also offer microcredit and access financing. There are banks that can also bank all these people that are unbanked yet. And then what else I want to show is our business and revenue model. So we can do B2B licensing for banks and fintechs. We can also do, there's a lot of transactions going on in this infrastructure. So we can also take some sort of transaction fees for our work. And then we can also do API score. We can also provide some sort of subscription for our API scoring, the API for our credit scoring system, so, and a bunch of other opportunities that we have in terms of our business. And then when it comes to the market opportunity, that's really huge. There's more than 2 billion people in the world that are unbanked. There is also 350 billion in annual unmet demand for small-scale credit, and then a bunch of other opportunities that are in the market that we think are important to exploit. So this is a gist of MCBuilds. In terms of the pilot, we are looking to international markets and regional and also global marketplace over time, going in 3 phases. And this is the team. There's me, Prince, who is leading the project. There is Frederick, who is our CTO, and then Richard, who is also doing graphics and also marketing. And with this, I would like to thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we save the best for the last. It's AA Impact, and after that, at 5 o'clock, we will announce the winners. So.
Let's see, about 5 o'clock we will have a lot of teams to judge, so can't promise on that. But please stay around because we will have winner announcements, we will have dinner, so there's still a lot of things here. We will have also a group picture with the winner announcements, so don't run out. There's still some things to do here today. So you can network and relax a little bit after the last pitch, and then the judges are going to judge, and then we're going to do the announcements.
Thank you, and here we go.
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Konstantin. I'm CEO of Impact. We building your AI co-founder for Web3 apps. Because basically right now everyone is vibe coder from my mom to Yakovenko. And if Toli has his audience, what's regular users gonna do with their web coded apps? Basically nothing. They don't know what to do with that. And because of that, we build not just web coding application, we build a super app for startups and solopreneurs. At the moment, we have generation deployment of dApps on Solana, right now on DevNet, soon mainnet, launching a token, and in a couple weeks, we're gonna roll to the prod marketing automation. Think about it like NA10, but run by AI agents. So you basically prompt and wait for the results. And that's actually our way to differentiate from existing Web3 competitors and even take some market share from the Web2 ones. And our future vision is complex, but we see 2 main use cases, one of which is startups who, instead of spending months of customer development interviews, they can just launch 10 variations of different solutions for one problem, then launch 100 Twitter and TikTok accounts who are going to do that and yap about their projects. And basically, if people click in, that's a sign of your product market fit. And the second use case is for the hustlers on the Twitter talking about the MRR and who's gonna and like imagine like a 15-year-old who have spare $20 and can just create his game with like favorite anime characters, launch a token, raise like 50K, use it on marketing, and become like internet succession overnight. And for him, we handle everything from the third-party integration, legal, IP, security, and so on. Our business model is simple. At the moment, we charge per LLM requests. Soon, we're going to also integrate the subscription, and also we have a list of fees we're going to take to increase our revenue. Market is growing because at the moment, every second Gen Z having a side hustle. And with the current economy, we believe it's going to be even more. And all the companies are focusing on the execution, and nobody thinks about distribution and more. So that's where we step in. Our go-to-market is the 3 main stages. At the moment, we focusing on the chasing early adopters, and for that, we doing workshops and hackathons, and we even managed to host a hackathon in the middle of the Cypherpunk on the Super Team Earn page. And thanks to all these folks who supported us, we managed to get more than 2,000 projects created. Pretty cool ones, from games to socials to online video editor where you can mint NFTs via Metaplex and even more. And we get an amazing user feedback both on Twitter, Discord, and on the customer interviews I've done. Our team qualified both in terms of business and the development. And thank you so much for your attention. Let's bring more solopreneurs to the ICM.
Let's go. Okay, so that was in total 38 teams, and thank you for your attention, and thanks Jessica and all the mentors, all the judges. Everything you can drink here, there's alcohol as well. Don't get too happy because you need to come back, collect your money. Otherwise, I will be there. So.
And thanks to you also, like for the second half of emceeing, and everyone for being so brave and standing here. Yeah. We will have to take some time for the mentoring session, so please stay here, have some beers, network a little bit. We will have good food later, so don't leave too early. And winners announcement, hopefully 1 to 1.5 hours latest.